Welcome back, everybody. This week for English, we're going to learn about inferring. When you read a story, the author doesn't tell you everything there is to know about characters, the message in the story, or the meaning of words. Sometimes you have to figure that out all by yourself. Inferring is kind of like making a smart guess. How do you make a smart guess about the story? Well, you use the clues from the text, that means words or pictures, and you use your schema. You use what you already know, your experiences or knowledge. And there's a lot that you can infer or guess about the story by using these two things. Let's take a look at an example. So let's say you're inferring about characters in a story. Can you look at the picture and infer what's happening? Look at Michelle. How is she feeling? Look at her facial expression. Look at how people are laughing. How do you think she's feeling right now? The author doesn't tell you anything. He's just showing you the picture. She's showing you the picture. Let's take a look at the text. That's another type of clue that we can look at. Let's read it together. Michelle had to give a speech in front of a large audience. Michelle didn't like to talk in front of a large group of people. She was sweating and had the butterflies in her stomach. Words like didn't like to talk. She was sweating. She had the butterflies in her stomach. That tells you that she was probably nervous or scared. So the pictures, the words, and probably your experience as well. Have you ever had an experience where you had to talk in front of a large group of people? Maybe in your classroom? Did you ever feel nervous? Well, probably. You can also infer meaning of words. So let's take a look at the word butterflies in her stomach. Butterflies here doesn't actually mean butterflies. What does it mean? Let's look at clues from the pictures. Well, again, you know that she's nervous and scared, right? You know that she doesn't like to talk in front of a large group of people and that she was sweating. And you know that when you're nervous and sweating, sometimes your body aches, your stomach may hurt. So, butterflies in her stomach just means that her stomach hurts. Let's look at the message of the story, the moral of the story. The author doesn't tell you what that is. You have to guess what that is based on what's going on, based on the words, the pictures, and your own experiences. So, you all know the story behind the boy who cried wolf. It's basically this boy who's playing a practical joke on the town. He keeps yelling, "Hey, help, wolf, wolf, he's gonna eat me." And then everybody shows up to help and they don't see any wolves. And he just laughs at them. The boy laughs at them. And basically, he says that I fooled you. He does that once, he does that twice. And guess what? The third time, there's actually a wolf. He calls out, "Wolf, wolf." Nobody comes. He's in big trouble. So, what is the moral of the story? Can you guess? Can you infer? Well, if you play a practical joke on somebody, they won't believe you when something really bad happens. You will lose their trust. So, you had to use the pictures, the text in the story to figure out the moral or the message of the story. That's inferring, making a smart guess based on clues, words, or pictures, and what you already know. You know that if you play a practical joke on people, they might not always believe you. Okay, please look at the next video that explains the work